Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over how to attack people on Arcfight, including different terms that are used during the event. First off, we have attacks. This is all of the art that you make for other people. I'll go over how to upload attacks in a little bit. There's no minimum or maximum requirement on how many attacks you need to do during one event. You can do 1 or you can do 100. It's all personal preference and what you are capable of during the month. Personally, I did 22 my first year, which was Wither versus Bloom, since I started in 2022. And then I did 23 for 2023, which was Werewolves versus Vampires. And I did last year 27 for 2024 with Sea Foam versus Stardust. I don't know why I did 27 either, honestly. But now this year, Fossils versus Crystals, I'm aiming for 28 attacks so that I can reach 100 total. I've already hit 75, which is super exciting, and I am almost there. A little sidetrack, there is achievements. You can find them under the statistics tab on your profile. You'll get these depending on what team you're on and if that team wins. And especially for how many attacks you do. There's one for 1, 10, 35, 75, and then I don't have them yet, so I'll show you on the official assets page. There's also one for 100, 150, and 250. This is overall, not just how many attacks you get in one event. Because I definitely didn't do 75 attacks this year yet, not even close. Additionally, under the statistics tab is your battle stats. You can see your overall battle stats, which is your statistics from every art fight that you have participated in. And then you can also see your stats for the current art fight event. This battle ratio shows you how many attacks you've done and how many defenses you've gotten, pretty much. The closer to 100 your battle ratio is, the more attacks you have done, and the lower it is, the more attacks have been made against you, which are called defenses. I'll show you right here. Defenses are going to be any art that's been made against you. You can also, even if the attack isn't made directly against you, with you as the recipient, you can still see those. You don't have to go into your notifications. You just click on character included in, and then you can see all like the mass attacks and whatnot you have been included in. For additional note, mass attacks are just attacks with pretty much more than 2 characters. I've seen attacks with just 3 characters been considered as mass attacks. I've seen ones with 5 considered as mass attacks. It's pretty much just a mass attack on a bunch of people rather than just one other person. I've done a mass attack every year myself and also been included in quite a few. Another 2 terms used in Arcfight are Friendly Fire, which is included on your battle stats. Friendly Fire is going to be any attacks that you make against your own team, or any attacks someone on your team makes against you. Editing ghost note, I forgot to add that Friendly Fire also does have a reduced point earning. This year you earn 75% rather than 100% of points, but in past years that was a lot lower. So this year, if you do Friendly Fire, you might see yourself earning a lot more points than you might have in previous years. And we also have Revenge. And Revenge is when you draw something for someone after they attack you, or someone draws something for you once you attack them. For example, I've already done some revenge this year, or had some revenges against me. This was an attack I did, which I'm going to show you how to upload shortly. This is all my friends. Technically, this would be a mass attack. And then I directed this towards my girlfriend, and she revenged me, which you can see directly on that arts page. So this is the art she did. And then I revenged her once again. And she just recently revenged me. And we have built a revenge chain, which just gains levels throughout the fight as you add more attacks onto the chain. It doesn't do anything statistically. It's not even included on battle stats. It's just a fun thing to do. I've done it with a couple other people, and I really, really enjoy it. So that is all the different terminology that I can think to mention. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to upload an attack, and then after that, show you how to upload a revenge. It's a pretty similar process. So to start to submit your attack, starting from your profile, you're going to go up to the top here and click submit, and then click attack. It's the same place where you would submit a character. And then you're going to add your title. I usually do song lyrics, at least that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. And then you'll add your recipient's name on this right side column under attack information. And then you're going to want to get your character IDs, which you can find on a character's profile. So here is my girlfriend's character. Right next to the character's name, you're going to see a bunch of numbers. Click that little clipboard icon and it'll copy it for you. Then you go ahead and paste it in this field. Here is the attack. I'm just showing you the size of the character. I did a full body in this case, so when it says select a size, you're going to click full body. Artfight has its own attack categorization. They have a diagram of what that might look like, and I'll include that here. Now, if you have multiple characters in attack, you're going to click add a character, and then you are going to enter that additional character's ID. You don't have to worry about putting the person's username, because it will just pop up when you click check. And then you will continue to do that for every character that's included in your attack. That also includes your own characters. So if you drew your own character in an attack for someone, you can also include that character's ID so you can get the points for it. Here I'm just showing you how to grab that character ID again. And now you'll fill out the attack's description. You can do this at any point. I just did it after I filled out the other attack information. The description you fill out in a similar way to how you would fill out a character description, not necessarily with the character info and personality traits, but with any information you feel like adding. In this case, I add the song title that I included lyrics from in the attack title. And then I'm also laughing at my friends because I attacked all of them first. You can also disable commenting on your attacks page, but most people don't really. And then private description, only the recipient of the attack will see this. Then under attack image, you can go ahead and find the image of your attack and include that. And then same how you would upload a character image thumbnail, you can choose the full image and just crop it using ArtFight's cropping tool. Another thing that a lot of people do is they add border decorations for their attacks, usually relating to what team they are on. This year I'm using a wanted poster border because it relates to my theme, but I also have a fossils border that I made. You go ahead and crop that border however you see fit. You can also add a content filter just like you can with character profiles. And then finally, you're going to move on to the rating. So the type is going to be whatever type of art it is. In my case, it's a drawing, but you can also have 3D modeling or craft. 3D modeling is going to generally be like digital. And then finish level, I have clean sketch or lined, lineless, mine's lined. Color, I have clean color / painted because it doesn't go out of the lines. If it goes out of the line, it's considered rough color. And then shading, I have minimal shading. Usually full shading is going to be like cell shading or airbrushed shading that's more defined. Mine, I just added a general shading on the bottom. And then I'm not too sure what my background would be considered, so I'm going to go to the guide for categorizing backgrounds. So it'll show you here, this is minimal background or photograph, this is pattern or abstract. This is props and scene elements. And then this is scene. So I believe mine would actually be categorized as scene. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then polish. You shouldn't add this on all of your attacks, but I'm going to add that for mine because I did spend a good amount of time on this one. It'll just give you a few extra points for the time and effort you put into it. And then here's where you would click to revenge someone. I'll show you in a minute what that looks like. Since this is my first attack, I didn't have anyone to revenge. And then if your attack is animated, you'll go ahead and click animated and include the amount of movement and animation technique. And then you are done. You can go ahead and click confirm attack details and it'll show you all the different selections that you made and all the characters that are included in your attack. Just in case you forgot someone, it'll kind of give a summary of everything. And then I'll show you how many points you earn. Then you can go ahead and submit your attack. And there you go. It has its own page, shows you all the characters that are in the attack, and you are done. Now for revenges, you're going to submit the attack like normal. This is the art that I'm going to be revenging. It's really cute art of my character Echo Feather. And this is the art that I made for this person's character named Mars. So go ahead and fill everything out like you normally would. Now, when you get to this part where it says revenge, you're going to go ahead and click find revengeable attacks. and the attack title of the art that you're trying to revenge should appear. And that is pretty simply how you do a revenge attack. So you can go ahead and fill out the rating like you would normally. And then you can confirm your attack details, and it will show you the art that you were revenging as well, just as additional confirmation. And then you can go ahead and submit your attack. And like I said, it's very similar to the normal attack submission process. It's just one additional button to click. Also, forgot to show how to edit your attacks. You can only edit your title, description, private description, and also your thumbnail image. You can't edit any other details. So if you ever noticed a issue in the art for your attack, you would have to fully re-upload. And that is it. Thank you for watching.